Bruno, Rio, Bella, or Charlie. Whatever names you call them with, but there's one thing common between all of the pets. They are all absolutely lovable. Pets are considered as humans' best friend, and they just don't provide you with feeling of safety, but also companionship. But what happens when you are not around them? What happens when you are either traveling for work or you're going on a vacation? Who takes care of them? What happens to your furry friends then? Addressing this problem, one of our students, Muskan, has taken up a UX design case study where she considers the challenge of pet owners of how do they take care of their pets when they are not at home, and she has designed a digital solution around that. Let's have a look.
Can you see my screen?
Purnima, ma'am, you have to take first for Muskan because Muskan is my student only.
Sure.
Hello everyone, my name is Muskan. So during the pandemic, when we heard that lockdown will start, we feel very happy at the first time that yes, we have the time for spend our family, spend for ourselves. But at some point, we feel very bored, lonely, frustrated. I saw my neighbors that for battle the loneliness, they adopt a dog pet for battling the loneliness. But the problem is that when work from home is no more and offices are open again, that pet parents are anxious now how they care and manage that loving pet. They can't leave them alone. So for the solution, I use the design thinking process. And just because I want to know that this problem only face my neighbors or many more Indians or what the situation is in outside, I did a market research in from Google that I saw that 60% Indians have pet and 68% are dog pets. So after that, for the structure of the user, and I want to know who is my target mainly users. So I got a 22 responses from 18 to 40 plus. All are Indians, and most of my target audience are professionals and workers. And I also know that they can't take their dogs office and they face very difficulties when they are absent or not in home. And then I did a qualitative research, 5 target users, and asked them for so many questions to better understand their pain points in details, that what they really feel. I asked so many questions to them, just like follow-up questions, and then affinity mapping, pain points, and all. I write down all the pain points and motivations. After that, here I make a persona, Shreya Sharma, who is a graphic designer, and his pain points is that, like, he said that he can't trust the seaters. He don't allow the seaters at home, and also he feared that if he send her dog in a hostel, the dog is like वो बीमार हो जाएगा. Like the hostels are not hygienic. After that, to understand the Shreya Sharma's pain points and everything, I come up with a solution, Dog Sitter app, with some valuable and several key features. First is verified option with rating and reviews. Rating and reviews, you can, by rating and reviews and verified option, you understand the past users, what they feel. And the customized option, just like Shreya Sharma, he had a big and aggressive dog. Shreya Sharma wants to customize the food option and walk option. She don't want only one walk in a day or 2 walk. They can customize according to him. According to her. After that, the seater's number and address. Sometimes we don't have time to message a seater that our dog is good or not. We can just call directly. And the most important, the pick and drop option. Pick and drop option is like when the user is busy. Just because my all target users are workers, so they don't have time कि वो अपने pet को लेके जाए seaters के पास और छोड़ के आए और फिर लेके आए. तो they can use easily pick and drop option. After that, the find seater accordingly your location, price. You don't need to scroll down all the things कि हाँ कितने कम price में मेरे को कहाँ मिल जाएगा. You can just put the filter option कि lowest price. So after that, competition analysis, understanding my solution. There is, I choose the 4 applications: PetZing, PetBaker, PetSco, and Trust House Sitters. There are some features I analyze and see that they all have the features, but the USP, that difference from this applications, 4 applications, that is the easy user-friendly interface. I make and understand that user-friendly interface is very important. And also review analysis, good, average, and bad. or after reading that, I understand that it's very important to understand the user's need by the check the reviews also. And then I put all the cart sortings here, and then the information architecture. Here is my high fidelity wireframes with the user flow. I put all the onboarding screens, then pet profile. Users also can make a pet profile at first, and they also can skip. And then auto detect location that helps users to find the seaters nearby. And then home categories and filter option, that is very important, which I understand by the reviews that filter option is very important. Then seater description and card page, and then booking and place. I'll show you the UI screens. Yes, and the orange color. I choose the orange color just because it show the playfulness, mood, energy, enthusiasm. That's also indicate the our loving pet and the seater's mood. And then my app icon. Here I use the shield icon because it signifies the safety, guard, and protection. So here I use the shield. Then all my UI screens. I'll show you the UI screens by the flow and prototype. Here's my prototyping. First screen is splash screen. So get started. After clicking that, you can put here your number, then get started, and then you get the OTP, submit the OTP. And you also, if you want to put your name and email ID, so you can, otherwise you can skip. And then the pet profile. You also make a pet profile, or you can skip. Create a pet profile. The basic details of a pet. Next, the photo if you want, or maybe later. Then next, and the auto detect location that helps you to find the nearby seaters. And here is my UI screens. In UI screens, here I don't make so many options for the users that make my app different from the other competition analysis. I put 2 options, seaters and daycare. So it's help users for easily navigate. If I go in a seater option, you can see the categories. So if you want to use filter, so you can use filter option. Here is the distance. Select the date, so you can check the when you need seaters, rating and experience and price also. If you don't need, then you can choose this one. And here is the details. One of these details is verified option. The main pain point is that they don't trust the seaters. Then how can they trust by the online seaters? So here is the details. Here is the all details: background check, ID check, external reference, email ID check, phone number check, and how they verified the process. Here is written all the process. If you want to read, you can. And here is all the details of the services. You can contact the seater. Here is the location of the seater if you want to check. And then book now. After that book now, you can recheck the dates also. And here is the pick and drop option if you want to choose. Then select the slot. After that, you can choose your pet, which we make in the first place, the seater. And if you don't, then you add another pet also. And customize option, add additional walk, additional meal. Here I use the additional meal 1. Then the cart page. Here is all the details. If you have any other instruction, special instruction, you can put here. And cancellation policy is also here. Make the payment option, and your booking is done. Go to home. Yes, that's it. And yes, there is also so many screens also. The user profile, user details, pet profile, all the details are there, and also at pet health records. And then yes, that's it.
Hi, Muskan.
Hello, ma'am.
Great job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your UI is very clear. You completed. यानी थोड़ा सा उसमें improvement required है. वो अपन बिल्कुल करेंगे. ठीक है. कुछ चीजें यदि अपन यानी ये समझो you are at 90%, like Lekit, you are at 90%, just 10% you just need work and you will be awesome. बहुत clarity से आपने present किया, and I really like the way you completed one task with your UI. That is the correct way of doing it. क्या आप at least बता पा रहे हो, reasoning दे पा रहे हो, options बता पा रहे हो, वो सारी चीजें very nicely done. अब अपन बात करते हैं इम्प्रूवमेंट की. ठीक है. तो इम्प्रूवमेंट कहाँ पर करना है मुस्कान? सबसे पहले ना अपन क्या करेंगे, गो टू द नंबर्स. तो अगेन वही चीज हुई है, अपन ने बहुत सारे नंबर्स एज एन स्टैटिस्टिक्स। तो जब आपने स्टैटिस्टिक्स बताया ना,
यस मैम।
ये देखो ये सेम चीज वही हो गई जो लेखित ने किया, विच नंबर इज इम्पोर्टेंट। तो
मैम
अभी what I'm trying to say, just give me 1 minute. So
yes, ma'am.
what happens if I tell you कि इंडिया में इतने सारे ट्रेड्स हैं, यानी मैं एक ही प्रॉब्लम को लेके 5 यदि नंबर्स ले लेती हूँ कि इस प्रॉब्लम, मेरी प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट एक है, आई कैन नॉट फाइंड अ पेट सिटर, करेक्ट। अभी यहाँ पे आपका मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट नंबर क्या होगा इस चीज को सपोर्ट करने के लिए कि इंडिया में पेट सिटर ढूंढना बहुत मुश्किल है।
yes.
तो वो नंबर, वो एक नंबर होगा विच विल बी मोर इम्पोर्टेंट। यानी अब आपका यहाँ पे वो नंबर होगा, वी हैव 31 मिलियन डॉग्स और उसके अगेंस्ट ओनली लेट्स से 5 मिलियन पेट सिटर्स और ओनली दीज 2 सर्विसेज। यू गेट इट। आपके
ma'am.
कॉन्सेप्ट को क्या करना है, आपको वैलिडेट करना है। तो कॉन्सेप्ट के वैलिडेशन के लिए आपको एक स्ट्रॉन्ग नंबर चाहिए होता है। आप इतने सारे नंबर्स बताओगे ना, किसी को याद नहीं रहेगा। इवन मैं यदि आपसे भी पूछती हूँ ना कल, तो आपको भी याद नहीं रहेंगे नंबर्स। मैं आपसे भी पूछूंगी ना, ये 4 नंबर आपको भी याद नहीं रहेंगे। तो
मैम ये 4 नंबर तो मैंने याद कर लिया।
नहीं, लेट्स जस्ट फोकस ऑन वन नंबर विच वेरीफाइज योर कंसेप्ट। इतने
yes,
नंबर्स यदि आप बता देते हो, दिस डज नॉट वैलिडेट योर आइडिया और डज नॉट वैलिडेट दैट यू हैव डन योर मार्केट रिसर्च प्रॉपरली। ठीक है। Now, when we move on, you have again done the same mistake of adding all these cutesy elements in your case study. These cutesy elements are like pictures, a picture of a dog, और let's say बहुत सारे छोटे बड़े बड़े circles ऊपर, फिर उसके बाद ये शील्ड। ये सजावट, अपन सजावट का पर्पस हो तो सजावट करेंगे, पर्पस नहीं है सजावट का तो नहीं करेंगे। अब यूजर रिसर्च यदि फेज है और उसमें क्वांटिटेटिव रिसर्च है, तो इसमें भी आप क्वांटिटेटिव रिसर्च में इंपॉर्टेंट फाइंडिंग्स अकेले लिखो, rather than showing 60% of the people, 35% ऑफ द पीपल। ये बहुत ज्यादा ओवरवेलमिंग है, बहुत ज्यादा ये फेज। तो इसके कोर निकल के आने चाहिए, यानी यू शुड बी एबल टू टॉक अबाउट दैट आई डिड अ सर्वे, what I found that 50% of the people were interested in having this and 20% of the people were interested in doing that. So you should be able to talk in that manner with a refined numbers. I do not want to know. I just saw 4 numbers, ऊपर मैंने 4 नंबर देखा, अब यहाँ पे आके फिर से मैं 6 नंबर देख रही हूँ। What am I getting? I'm not able to understand. ठीक है। अब योर स्टार्टिंग वाज गुड, पर आप बीच में टॉपल करने लग गए, बिखर गया, कनेक्शन नहीं बैठ पाया। यानी लेखित की स्टोरी इज वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग, द वे ही टेल्स द स्टोरी इट इज वेरी, यानी स्ट्रॉन्ग इन अ वे कि वो बहुत कंटिन्यूटी रखता है अपनी स्टोरी में, रीजनिंग देता जाता है। देखो मैंने क्वालिटेटिव किया, उससे मुझे ये पता चला, तो फिर मैंने एफिनिटी मैपिंग किया, आपने बोला हियर इज दिस, हियर इज दिस, हियर इज दिस, हियर इज माय आईए, एज इफ इट्स नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट। देख लो इसको, मूव ऑन, मूविंग ऑन। ये मेरा इंपॉर्टेंट है ना, यू वांटेड अस टू फोकस ऑन यूआई, ये मेरा इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है। ठीक है। तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि हियर इज दिस, हियर इज दिस। ईदर यू एक्सप्लेन इट, इफ इट्स देयर इन योर केस स्टडी यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन इट विथ रीजनिंग कि क्यों कर रहे हैं भाई, इतना सारा कुछ जो किया है वो क्यों किया है। टाइपोज बहुत ज्यादा हैं, तो पूरा टेक्स्ट भाई ग्रामरली के थ्रू करो, बहुत ज्यादा टाइपोज हैं। जैसे एक जगह आपका टाइपो है राइट, WRIGHT, ठीक है, ये लिखा हुआ है आपने, वो टाइपो बिकॉज दैट यू वर देयर फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, सो आई कुड ग्रैब इट। अब जब आप आइडिएशन फेज में आते हो, मुस्कान, व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय आइडिएशन, क्या कर रहे हैं अपन?
मैम इन आइडिएशन फेज हम लोग आइडिया से निकालते हैं कि कौन सा फीचर्स इंपॉर्टेंट है और कौन सा फीचर्स चाहिए।
आइडिएशन में यदि अपन फीचर्स निकाल रहे हैं तो कार्ड सॉर्टिंग क्यों कर रहे हैं, या एफिनिटी मैपिंग पे क्यों जाते हैं अपन?
मैम आइडिएट फेज से कंपटीशन एनालिसिस करके तो हम लोग फीचर्स अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं आई थिंक।
नहीं, थिंक अगेन। थोड़ा सा आइडिएशन, क्या क्या आइडिएट कर रहे हो आप?
कि यूजर्स को ऐसा क्या हम लोग दे सकते हैं कि जिनसे उनको उनकी पेन पॉइंट्स सॉल्व हो सके।
सॉल्यूशंस, राइट?
यस यस।
अब आपका जब सोल्यूशन अपन आइडिएट करते हैं ना, तो अपन आइडिएशन फेज में ऑफिशियली जो आते हैं, जो स्टेप्स आना चालू हो जाते हैं, वो होता है स्केचिंग। ये स्केचिंग डिफरेंट आइडियाज या ब्रेन स्टॉर्मिंग विथ योर टीम। आप ब्रेन स्टॉर्म करते हो। अपन ने ये पूरा पूरा किया भी है, क्लास में भी अपन ने ये चीज की थी आइडिएशन के अराउंड। आइडिएशन में आप फीचर्स क्यों फाइंड आउट करोगे?
मैम फीचर्स फाइंड आउट करने हैं क्योंकि यूजर्स के नीड्स सॉल्व करने हैं।
तो फिर एफिनिटी मैपिंग क्यों किया आपने?
मैम फीचर्स फाइंड आउट होंगे तब वो मार्केट में जो अवेलेबल प्रोडक्ट्स है उनसे अलग होगा, नहीं तो वो तो सेम सेम हो
एफिनिटी
जाएगा।
मैपिंग क्यों किया?
एफिनिटी मैपिंग तो जो हमारे सारे रिसर्च थे वो सब हमने ग्रुपिंग की है, इसलिए एफिनिटी मैपिंग की थी।
हाँ, तो उसका रिजल्ट क्या होता है एफिनिटी मैपिंग का?
एफिनिटी मैपिंग का रिजल्ट आइडिएट फेस, जिससे हमें आइडियाज मिल रही है।
ओके मुस्कान, गो बैक, ठीक है, लुक एट व्हाट वी हैव डन इन द क्लास। ठीक है, एफिनिटी मैपिंग का रिजल्ट क्या होता है, क्योंकि ये आपको शुरू के 5 मिनट में मिल जाएगा। Whenever we started any lecture, we started with why we are doing it, what's the purpose of it, and what will be the result of this, so that it can form a reasoning for your further processes. ठीक है, these answers, क्योंकि ये इतनी कॉमन चीज जो अपन मिस आउट कर रहे हैं ना, this is I think you need to be like paying attention by going back to the lecture so that you can get a grip of every concept. Conceptually weak है ये, इसीलिए स्टोरी बैठ नहीं पा रही, क्योंकि कॉन्सेप्ट्स आर नॉट वेरी वेरी वेल एस्टेब्लिश्ड। वो ने ग्राउंड नहीं पकड़ा है कॉन्सेप्ट्स ने। यूआई इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, यू आर स्ट्रॉन्ग इन यूआई, टास्क समझ में आ रहे हैं आपको। यूएक्स इज योर वीक पार्ट, तो यूएक्स पे काम करना है। तो अंडरस्टैंड, रीजनिंग समझो, क्योंकि आइडिएशन फेज में यानी जब जो मैं आपसे आंसर चाह रही हूँ वो आप नहीं बता पाए, इवन आफ्टर मी टेलिंग यू व्हाट आइडिएशन फेज इज, दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू नीड टू पे अटेंशन। ठीक है, तो आपका कोर अटेंशन यूएक्स पे होना चाहिए। यूआई में यदि आप रेगुलर रहोगे, यू विल एंड अप डूइंग वेरी गुड। आपका यूआई अच्छा है, यानी क्लैरिटी है आपको यूआई में, पर यूएक्स को स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाना है इफ यू वांट टू बी एबल टू सॉल्व एनी प्रॉब्लम। ठीक है, this is all the feedback and I'm really looking forward to the next one with a logical story. ठीक है, स्टार्टिंग अच्छा है स्टोरी का, पर जस्ट राइट डाउन ऑल द पॉइंट्स दैट आई हैव रिटन एंड
Sure.
प्लीज वर्क ऑन इट। ठीक है, और एफिनिटी मैपिंग, आईए, साइट मैप, ये तीनों चीजें अलग अलग पर्पस के लिए होती हैं। तीनों को बहुत क्लैरिटी से समझना है और बहुत क्लैरिटी से अपन ने कवर किया है। ठीक है, यू कैन ऑलवेज गो बैक एंड अंडरस्टैंड। ठीक है, इट हैपेंस, सी इट्स वेरी, इट्स ट्रू। आई एम हैप्पी कि आपका जो रिदम है वो कंप्लीट, एटलीस्ट वो क्लियर है। यू नो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, यू आर एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट इट। इट्स जस्ट द रीजनिंग इज मिसिंग। तो वो स्टोरी लाइन और रीजन नहीं कर पाओगे ना, तो एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम को फेस नहीं कर पाओगे। तो दैट इज वेयर द यूएक्स इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ठीक है, सो जस्ट डू दैट, that 10% will be done very soon. Good job.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Can I
Yes.
stop sharing?
No, Muskan, I have to ask you some questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you mean by design thinking?
Sir, design thinking is a popular process for solving the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Here I follows the all steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
What are these steps?
So first is empathize for market research, user research, affinity mappings, and then define the user persona and user stories. The stories are also in my research part. And ideate phase, the competition analysis, Moscow, card sorting, information architecture, then design, wireframes, low and high, and prototype, and then test.
So you told Purnima ma'am that we generate, it's clearly written in ideate what exactly you do in ideate phase. So what was the confusion in that question?
Sir, really I don't understand the product ideation part.
Okay. So okay, what is the USP of your product? Why it's unique?
The USP is that my product is very user-friendly interface that makes the user feel very good. Ki yes, there is no so much cluttered that where कौन
No,
सा
no,
option use करें.
I just reframe my question. Tell me two USP of your product, of your app. What are the two USPs of your product?
So there are several USPs you can say. The drop and pick option. The other is
Drop and pick
verified
option.
option.
Nobody is providing this drop and pick option.
No, sir. In a competition analysis, I see that there is no drop and pick option.
Okay.
And the other is verified option. Everyone has verified option, but in details, I put the details of the verified option. How we verified and what we verified.
So first is that there's a pick and drop option. This is the one USP. What is the second USP?
Second is verified option.
What verified?
Verified is the seater verified, the background of the seater and the phone number, email ID, and everything.
Okay. So that's the other apps. They don't have the verified option. Verified.
They also verified option, but they don't write the thing like how they verified. They said yes, we verified, but how they verified, there is
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. So you provide each and every detail how you are verifying a
Yes.
sitter
Yes.
with all the details. There is a
Yes.
certain kind of a criteria which if a sitter is qualifying that criteria, then he become a sitter in your this thing.
Yes. Yes. They
Okay.
passed the so many questions while they apply for the seater.
Okay. Good. Can you show me one of your UI flow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Just press R on your keyboard. It will go direct to your home page.
So here is the new user who apply for the pet daycare or seater.
Okay.
The get started page when they will on the app and the number
Okay.
and then the OTP.
Very
If
good.
they want, they fill. Otherwise, they can skip.
Okay.
And the pet profile, if they want to add all details, or otherwise they can maybe later.
Mm-hmm.
So auto detect location for her his or her nearby place, auto detect location, and if the user want a seater, they can use.
Why is S small in sitter and in daycare day is capital? Why is that so? Okay, move forward.
Then daycare. Daycare, they can choose anyone, or
Okay,
they
what
can
is
use.
the green thing on the pictures? What is this mean?
Green things means they are verified. They are
Okay.
verified by all the details.
Okay, okay,
And if you want how they verified, here is the option
okay,
verified. You can press and details checked how
okay,
they verified and what they verified.
okay, very good. Okay.
And the all details here, service options, emergency transport is also available.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything, book now. You can check the date, slot, and then the customized option of your meal according to your dog's need.
Mm-hmm.
Then confirm it. And here you can change the location at the cart page also. So you don't need to go first page and then make the payment.
Just go back one screen, go back.
Yes,
What
sir.
is this? Any special instruction about your pet? What kind of instruction in
Any
this?
special instruction like if you want that uh, any special instruction according to for pet like अगर वो चाहते हैं कि नहीं उनके pet को आप कहीं लेके मत जाना बाहर या
Okay,
उनको
okay, got it.
कुछ भी special instruction
Okay,
according to
got it.
dogs.
Some dog is ill or something is there. They have okay, okay.
Yes. Make payment and then payment is done. Then you can go back to home page.
Okay. Okay, there are typo errors as Purnima told you. Just work on that. Everything is fine.
Okay, so thank
You can stop sharing.
you.
Who is next?
Yes, sir. I'll share my screen.
Okay.
After Smita will take a break.
Yes.